Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I've just got back from work, but I have a brand new video that I need to talk about right now. I've got a backlog, a load of videos, but I feel like I need to talk about this now because it's fresh in my mind and I just want to talk about it with you guys. So earlier today, because I'm an Arsenal member, I got an email saying that the new Arsenal shirt for next season was in stock. They always release them this time of year. It's got to that point in the year again where they're releasing new shirts. So I got an email about this on my Gmail, and yeah, as you can see from my screenshot from an email, the new Arsenal shirt is in stock. The new Arsenal home shirt is in stock. So I was like, oh yeah, cool, that's sick. Let's go have a look on the Arsenal website and see how much those little blighters are up for. And this is where the video comes into play. I saw how much the shirts was and my mind was well and truly blown.
Hi.
Okay.
My socks were cast astray as they were blown off by surprise at the price. As you can see here, guys, from the screenshot from the Arsenal website, the shirt is currently £80. To me, that is mental. I don't know if I'm overreacting from this, but I put up on my Instagram story. Most people seem to agree with me that £80 was insane, considering the release last season, the shirts were £69. So the fact that they've gone up that fast, that quickly, is mental to me. I'm not an expert in finances, obviously. I run a football show YouTube channel, but I don't think this is in the rate of inflation either. So the fact it's gone up that much that quickly is quite staggering to me. And the fact that modern shirts are ridiculously expensive anyway. £70 for me was quite expensive for a shirt. Like for £80, you can go and get for example, Arsenal, you can go and get a vintage Arsenal shirt from the 2000s, early, maybe like 90s, early 2000s, certainly a 2000 shirts with Henri on the back name set for around the same price. I got my 1990 Germany home shirt, which is, take into account, this is probably in the top 10 best shirts of all time, one of the most sought after shirts that football shirt collectors want. I got that for £60. So one of the greatest football shirts of all time is cheaper for me to buy than the new Arsenal shirt. Tell me how that makes any bloody sense. So I thought that from looking at this, I want to see a comparison. I want to see if Nike across the board, their big teams like Chelsea, Liverpool, and then also Puma, so like the Man City shirts, and then see if this Adidas shirts also carry on to. So Juventus recently released their new disgusting zebra shirt as well. So I want to see how much they're charging for their shirts and see if this is a constant price across the board. And this is going to be a live reaction from me because I haven't actually looked to see how much these are yet. So we're going to go through this adventure together. So strap in and let's go have a look and see how many, how much these shirts cost from everywhere else. But yeah, absolutely gobsmacked when I saw how much it was. I'm definitely not going to buying that anytime soon. I tend to buy my new Arsenal shirts off eBay because for some reason Adidas and Arsenal don't do returns on newer Arsenal shirts. So a lot of people end up sticking them on eBay and I get them slightly cheaper. Like last year I got my player version, as you can see from the channel, for like £45 for the player authentic version home shirt last season, relatively early from when it was released. So we're going to go through, have a look at how much the other people are charging for their shirts and see if I'm overreacting or not. Put down in the comments, guys, if you think I'm overreacting and if you think £80 is okay for a football shirt considering the climate we're in. Yeah, so I don't know if you guys know, but in England we're in a bit of a financial crisis going on at the moment. So the fact that £80 will get you a football shirt,
That's insane.
nowadays is quite staggering to me. But yeah, let's have a look and see what other Premier League, well, the teams that have released their shirts already, let's go have a look and see how much they're charging for theirs, and then we'll go across the continent and see how much that is as well. Shall we start with, I know Liverpool's releasing their shit, let's start with Liverpool. So I've quickly just Googled it on my phone, I have right in front of me, and the Liverpool home shirt, as you can see from the screenshot, is currently on the LFC website for £74.95. And I think this is too expensive, but it is cheaper than the Arsenal shirt. I don't know if the fact that Arsenal in Champions League next season takes a toll on how much the price is. I don't know. Is that why it's more? I have no idea. It does make sense considering Liverpool are in the Europa League. Maybe that makes a difference. I don't know, but Liverpool shirt is also very expensive in price. The player versions of these shirts aren't coming out yet, but the player version of the Arsenal shirt is going to cost you £110 when that comes out in July, and the Liverpool shirt is going to cost you around £100 as well. So I don't know if competition bias is in play for these shirts, but the Liverpool shirt is also quite expensive. So if you want a Liverpool shirt, the new Liverpool shirt in just the standard stadium spec, so what, fans usually buy them, where it's going to set you back £74, and for the kids shirt it's going to set you back around £55. So if you do have more than one kid, boy, it's going to be an expensive summer.
Oh, fuck.
Let's go have a look at Puma and see what they're offering for the new Man City home shirt. So we have got up next the Puma Manchester City kit. This one we found on Kitbag, pretty big supplier in the UK, and they have also followed the same lead as Liverpool, and it is £74.99. So Puma have also released theirs slightly cheaper than Adidas. Obviously the Arsenal one is also a special edition, basically, because it's 20 years since the Invincible season, so it's got absolutely beautiful detailing going on around the sides of the shirts, with the detailing of the wins and the draws that Arsenal obtained in that season. I think it's an absolute beautiful kit, but it is really expensive, and Man City's shirt is also expensive, but it hasn't had a big leap from last year's. I'm pretty sure it was around £70 last year, £74.99 now. They're also league winners. They're also probably going to win the Champions League, and they're probably going to win the FA Cup. They're going to be a treble winning team. They're going to be in Champions League next season as well. So the fact that I said maybe the Arsenal shirt's more expensive because we're in the Champions League, Man City's also in the Champions League, but they're always in the Champions League. This is the first time Arsenal in the Champions League for ages. I don't know if it's affecting the price at all, but if you're a Man City fan, Puma are going to set you back £74.99 for these shirts.
Wow.
The main thing I find mad about how much these shirts are, let's be honest, in about a year's time, these shirts are going to be outlet fodder. If you go in the Adidas store now, Arsenal home shirts from previous seasons are in there for £25-30. So these shirts are going to be cheap. So if you don't want to spend astronomical amounts on these shirts, by Christmas time, these shirts are going to be on sale and reduced anyway. So you don't have to necessarily buy them now. Obviously, I'm kicking up a fuss. I'm not completely like angry with it. I just thought I'd make a video about it, but they're going to set you back a lot. If you don't want to buy that, you can always buy the previous season shirts. That, as I just said, you can get those readily for about £35. So if you can't afford it, get the previous season, or you're just going to have to wait. But I think charging £80 is so much, especially in the current climate. It's crazy that it's gone up that much. I was expecting a price rise a little bit from £69. I thought £69.99 was quite expensive anyway, but it's gone from £69.99 to £80 for the Arsenal shirt. And I think the Man City shirt's gone up by about £4. But yeah, let's go on to our last example. I'm just going by teams I know have released their new kits. Let's go on to Adidas, but the Juventus home shirt this time. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I'm just talking about football shirts at the moment. So, going over to Kitbag once again for the Juventus new home shirt. And as you can see from the screenshot, this Adidas shirt is also £80, so...
Not another one?
Quite clearly, Adidas have just decided to increase their prices a lot more than everybody else. In my experience, I usually expect Nike to be more expensive. So the Chelsea home shirt and the Liverpool home shirt was more expensive than the Arsenal shirt last season. But it seems like Adidas have ticked the box when it comes to pricing and expensive pricing, because now they seem to be the most expensive in the market, with the Adidas Juventus and Adidas Arsenal shirts being the most money so far. Obviously, it's like Adidas, Arsenal and Juve are some of their bigger teams where they make the most money out of them, so they tend to charge more for those teams. So teams like other Premier League teams, for instance, like Leeds United, their home shirt tends to be cheaper than the Arsenal shirt, because they know they're going to make more money out of Arsenal fans. And as I've seen online, a lot of Arsenal fans have already gone and bought it, so they've probably already made bank from the Arsenal fans. But clearly Adidas overall have just increased their price on all their shirts, as you can see from the Juve shirt being £80. In conclusion about this, I just think it's absolutely mad how expensive football shirts are getting, especially when I first started uni, which wasn't that long ago. When 2018, I bought the Arsenal Puma home shirt for £60. That was only a few years ago, and now it's £80. It's gone up by about 20 quid since then, which I find absolutely maddening, because modern shirts now are so expensive now anyway. I'd much rather go out and buy a vintage shirt for that same price. I will wait around for this. I'm not going to order this Arsenal shirt straight away from Arsenal. I'm going to wait and go on eBay and see if anyone just lists the ones they bought that are too small, because that's what I usually do, and I always get a bargain, as I've shown in previous videos on the channel. So I will be waiting around to do that, but if you are going to do that, be careful, because a lot of fakes are going to be put up from now, because the new shirts released, people are trying to look for a bargain. So be careful when looking for these new shirts. If you find them for around 25-30, it's most definitely fake. If you're not sure, ask the seller for the code first. So yeah, that's my video for today. It wasn't a video I was meaning to make. I've got so many videos I wanted to make. I've got an Eastleigh shirt I want to go through, which is my first National League shirt I want to show you guys. I recently bought a Messi shirt as well for a really cheap price from a local shop in my area, and I've got a few printing videos and some tie-dye videos for you guys coming up soon. But I was going to make one of those videos now, but obviously seeing from emails today, I really wanted to talk about this subject first because it's fresh in my mind and I just wanted to talk about it. I might be being too reactionary, I don't know, but yeah. For example, this is a player version Japan shirt I've shown in a video before. I got an TK Maxx, £25, and this is a player version. That's what I'm saying. You can get bargains everywhere else. Obviously, some people can afford it, some people are not really bothered, but a lot of people are going to be. I found a lot of people online quite not happy with the increase of price. They're quite surprised how much it's increased. Like a long sleeve shirt is going to set you back £90 in a standard size. So I can't imagine how much a player authentic long sleeve shirt is going to cost. It's going to be quite a lot of money, especially if you get a name shirt added on that as well. It's going to be quite a lot. But yeah, thank you guys for watching the video all the way to the end. Please put in the comments if you think shirts are getting too expensive, and also comment down below what your favourite shirt release is going to be for the upcoming season. What are your thoughts on the new Arsenal shirt? Yeah, and that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Probably going to be the Eastleigh shirt up next. So if you want to see that, stick around the channel, and I'll see you next time. TTFN, peace out.